This show is fantastic. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about the TV show Cross. It's on Prime Video, 8 episodes. They're about an hour each. It stars Aldous Hodge, Isaiah Mustafa, Juanita Jennings, Ryan Eggo, Johnny Ray Gill, Samantha Walks. Everyone who shows up in this show is great. Whether they're a good guy or a bad guy, they are fantastic. This show is based on the Alex Cross book series, which, surprise, I've never read. So if something happened in the book and it doesn't happen in the show, I don't know about it. So I'm just talking about the show. Not a spoiler, but in the first 5 minutes, Cross's wife is killed. He's there. He can't save her. She bleeds out. We fast forward a year and we get a little snippet of Detective Alex Cross. He goes into an interrogation room and does his thing, and that's our real introduction to who Alex is as a person and as a detective. The police find a black guy in a car. He's dead. The police is like, yeah, suicide, drug overdose, but the community is upset. They want justice. They believe the guy that's killed, his name is Amir, I believe. He was into the street stuff and the drug stuff, but after going to prison, he came out, he reformed his life. He was working to, do things in the community. So the black community is pissed off. They're like, this is not suicide. We know Amir changed. To save face, the chief of police puts Cross on the case because he's known in the city and, he's a black guy. So maybe they will calm down. As Cross is examining stuff, talking to people, he's like, I don't think this is suicide. It's murder. But the chief of police doesn't want to change things. So him and his partner, John Sampson, they start investigating more and pulling more strings, and things start to show that this is the work of a serial killer. On the other side, someone is stalking Cross's family. Like, they start doing things to his family, messing around with his kids, messing with things in his house. And that is really freaking him out. So he has to deal with this serial killer that's on the loose, and he has to deal with someone messing with his family. I'm not going to go into details about everything that happens, but the thing I love most about the series is Alex and John's relationship. They've been partners for a long time. They grew up together, and they hold each other accountable. They have very tough conversations. John always has Cross's back. I love when Cross is doing his... You ever watch House, when House is talking to someone and they say something and he stops and then he runs off and he figures things out? Cross does the same thing when people are talking, or if he sees something, he'll stop and look into space. And John is like, yo, be quiet. He's doing his thing. And John he knows Cross is dealing with a lot because he's damaged. He watched his wife get murdered. It's only been a year. He is dating someone and she's great. But he still hasn't dealt with, losing his wife and everything that involves. And John is always pushing him, like, go to therapy. You got to do, you got to talk about it. You got to, deal with it. People are here for you, but you are running away from your problems. And they yell at each other. They're brothers, and they have heated exchanges. And I just love their relationship, their dynamic with each other, just always having each other's back. Cross is a damaged individual. He's really good at his job, but people can press his buttons at certain times because, again, he hasn't dealt with, losing his wife. It's 8 episodes. Every episode is not like it doesn't end with a cliffhanger like, okay, you got to press play on the next one. But you get a lot of stuff in each episode, whether it's dealing with the serial killer stuff or the stalker stuff, or just Alex's relationship with people in his life. You do get a lot of information in each episode, and it's really well done. I had a great time. By the time it ended, I was like, ooh, it ended on a high note, on a great note, and I need a season 2. I really need a season 2 of this show because everyone was fantastic. I need everyone back, for season 2, season 3. Just, it can go on for a while because they did a great job with the series. If you've read the books, let me know if it's different than the show. But I highly recommend Cross on Prime Video. If you watched it, let me know what you thought about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.